to Kano, and we feel highly humbled to have him here at the Kano Press Center. So you are very much welcome. Thank you very much. Without much ado, we'll now hand over the mic to the financial secretary of this union, Madam National Ibrahim, who has been coordinating this process. Madam National, can you take over?
I think the chairman, you are good to go. Mr. President, you are most welcome to the press center. And I think it is quite an order, chairman, to allow the press to introduce themselves. I think can we meet on just going into is there any? So I think okay, so no problem. So I think it's a sharing topic. Mr. President, you
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are all gathered here in furtherance of the Social Democratic Party grand rally campaign for the presidential and governorship election in Kano State. And this is a very important aspect of that campaign, this World Press Conference. Please allow me quickly to introduce to you members of our team that are here. Like you all know, he's not a man that needs any more introduction. The presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, Prince Adewole Adebayo. Please can you put your hands together for him? He's also here in company with him, the vice presidential candidate, who is also from Kano State, Engineer Bala Yusuf Salisu Buhari. We have the governorship candidate, your own son, who by the grace of God shall be sworn in next year, May 29th, as the governor of Kano State. He is no other person than Alhaji Adebayo. Put your hands together. After him, we have with us the amiable deputy director of the campaign, who herself was also an aspirant in the presidential race under our party platform, Social Democratic Party. She is here today to accompany His Excellency in this press conference and campaign. Hajia Khadija Lamidi. Put your hands together. We also have the Senator of the Federal Republic. He was in the National Assembly, in the 6th Assembly, Senator Ojuku Uba, with his red cap insignia. And indeed, we have the deputy chairman, governorship candidate of our great party, Alhaji Yunusa. Habib, sorry. Please put your hands together. We also have highly esteemed members of the Presidential Campaign Council, Elder Godwin, and Pastor Alabi, who is not here right now. So thank you very much as you allow His Excellency to tell us what his vision is for Nigerians and what we are here to do in Kano State. Excellent. Please allow me to quickly, because of want of time, we're in a hurry, and I nearly missed out in the introduction, members of the SDP state executives who are here present. Please put your hands together for them. They are the ones making things happen here in Kano State. They are led by their chairman, who is not here, but I understand the deputy chairman is here. Is still not here. Okay. The vice chairman is here, and the senatorial candidate, and the organizing secretary. All of the ESCO members who are here, and our candidates who are here, you are duly recognized. Thank you for your presence. We appreciate it. Put your hands on together.
Thank you very much. Salam alaikum, Jama'a Kano.
It's a good thing to be here, Kano, Mr. Kano, the home, not just because I'm a politician. Kano is the home of all politicians who want to win. And I'm also the home to me, ideologically, as an added follower of Adewole Kano, as a progressive politician, and as a person who has enjoyed the generosity of the high and mighty and honorary people of Kano. So it's a good homecoming feeling for us. And we're happy to meet the fourth estate of the realm. The only people who are allowed to have fourth term, sixth term, endless terms. We're always in government. And then we want to exchange ideas regarding the direction the country is in. Why Kano has to play a pivotal role. Whichever way Nigeria wants to go, Kano has to go to. But if the politics that is dominant in Kano, the traditional politics of Kano, is what determines where Nigeria is going, then Nigeria is going the progressive way. And Kano is a bold place, has a bold independent politics. Kano is a bellwether where the country wants to make it. Kano is never shy. Stand alone. In the First Republic, Second Republic, Kano showed to Nigeria that an independent-minded people can choose the ideology they want, support the leadership they want, and many years after, you see the amount of progress that Kano has made in politics. The amount of poverty has been reduced. If anyone looked at Kano before or at the advent of the career of Mother Kano, and see how much integration Kano has made, how much progress Kano has made, how Kano has developed a middle class of his own, intellectual class of his own, national class, will show to us that others can follow. And the Third Republic, the country where Kano went, and SDP played a major role in that. It was in Kano that Alhaji Moshood Abiola defeated the Kano indigenous, not an ordinary one, a strong businessman in Kano, Alhaji Tofa. And in every republic, Kano, even in the recent primaries, in many political parties, the delegates of Kano stood out from where the powers wanted to go. So, and for this reason, I will repeatedly come to Kano. And this season, we're particularly lucky that we have the vice presidential candidate of our party from Kano, who comes from a very strong, respected family, Kano politics. We also have a grassroots, a direct scion of Adewole Kano in politics. Alhaji Bala Ugora, who rose from the ranks in Kano politics, served as chairman of the old national government, served as commissioner in Kano State, who for many years was the chief ruler of Kano. So he's very known in all the progressive corners of Kano politics, and served as the national treasurer of his party, prestably. And he was a defender of the interests of not only Kano people, in the entire Northwest, and the progressives across the country respected. I go to many forums, and when people ask me, who is your candidate for governorship in Kano, and I mention his name, then they look at me twice and say, I can see now that they have fear in their eyes. So this is what we are doing. But basically, the message will be passing to the Nigerians. We must pay the two dragons that have been slaying our leaders: poverty and insecurity. And when we are able to slay these two dragons, Nigeria will fly. With any politics you do, you are dodging the issues, you are running around, you are abusing each other, you are talking about things you don't want to talk about. This is your politics. It doesn't matter how many bridges you build. It doesn't matter what you claim for yourself. If a person goes around Nigeria and they meet with poverty, that government is a failure. You don't need to use two barometers to measure whether the country is doing well. Look at how the people are. And for us who are in progressive politics, we don't get carried away by GDP and all of that. There was a time in this country that the government went and even rebased the economic metrics and came out and said we are overtaking South Africa in the economy. And I looked at them and said, you are not overtaking Johannesburg just to complete that. Because you cannot say your GDP has just suddenly jumped overnight from what it was last week. And last week, we were behind South Africa, Egypt, Algeria, Morocco, and then we woke up this morning, we are suddenly ahead of them. We have not increased the number of children who are in school. We have not increased the nutritional value of the food that young children have access to. We have not increased employment. We have not improved the habitat where your people live. So I measure the progress of the country by what happens to the lowliest among the people. So if you want to know how well Nigeria is doing, you ask, what's the worst that can happen to a citizen? You want to know what's the worst that can happen to a citizen. And that is what we want to put a floor below what a citizen can afford. So that no matter what happens to you in the country, you have good food in your stomach, inside your own house, you have roof over your head, you have ventilation, you have access to primary medical care, you have access to employment if you want it, and you can travel around the country enjoying some basic infrastructure, not sophisticated one, but you can travel on roads without expecting to see pothole. You will not hear that you ran into the bush because your tire got burst because you ran into the pothole. You can travel around the country cheaply. Your children can be educated 800 kilometers away from their home, and you can put them to a train station and they can go and they can come back. So those are the things which we need to do. And if you are a farmer, you can expect to go to the farm and come back in peace. So those basic things are the things we are canvassing. And we told Nigerians repeatedly, if you say you are confused how to vote, you always tell you, it's very easy. Look at your life when you wake up in the morning. What happens to you today? If the politician is not addressing those issues that affect you, you know that it's not for you. If a person comes to you and says it's the turn of the South to produce president, another person is not for you. If the person comes to you and says it's the turn of the North, another person is not for you. The person says it's the turn of the Christians, that person is not for you. The person says it's the turn of the Muslims, that person is not for you. The person says it's the turn of Nigerian people to enjoy the wealth God has created in their country, and that we must abolish poverty and abolish insecurity now. That person is good. Thank you very
much. Maybe I think I will louder. Well, that has been the presidential candidate, the Prince. All asked him well. So I think it's an interactive session. You may wish to ask questions and introduce yourself. And the medium can present this.
Thank you very much. My name is Welcome to Kano. We make my nation just in 2 ways. First is nationally. Your party is not among it's not classified among the major political parties. So your appearance at the ACF interaction town meeting was very, very encouraging. Spoke to some of the members and they said you're one of those that even requested posts, not even the so-called big parties. But the reality of the land is that the Nigerian political system has monetized over the years, and they're reaching out to the people who cause a lot of spending. How do you intend to get to these grassroots people and convince them with your ideologies that this is what really they need at this moment, and not just every 4 years, 5,000, 2,000, and then secondly, which is for Kano, is that how sure are you that the legacies that your party or you yourself have is in tune with what Kano really stands for, which is commerce? What ideas do you have that you think that yourself and the government community have for Kano people with your
let me just take them so that we don't and then we'll help others so that we don't ask the same question.
Let's do a good time management, please. Out of time already. Yeah. Welcome to the room.
I think we should just be answering. And I'll be brief myself. Basically, I'm always happy when they say we are not, we're not among those the other parties. Because you don't want to have your name on the wanted list. People are offending Nigeria. But you see, the message is very clear. The politics of the time is supposed to be founded on the need. And the leader that can meet those needs will be the leader that will come. None of the political parties is even as good as our own. And none of the political parties has a right to rule forever. What we are trying to tell our people, and they are getting the message, is that right now, it's in the hand of Nigerian people to solve their problem. And the issues on ground, these political parties don't know it. And the few that know it, they run away from it. Because to say that Nigerians are hungry, they will have to account for what they've done for 60 years or what they've done for 8 years. So what they do is just to create comedy shows and all of that, and then throw bazaar towards the election. But people are getting it. So we don't have a problem at all. We are going around, we are reaching every Nigerian. What we are letting Nigerians know is that for a family in Kano, whose idea about how to get food is just simply prayers, miracle, and that miracle sometimes comes in the form of going around to restaurants to search the dustbin for the back of watermelon, and you put salt and boil it and make it. So such a family does not deserve treatment. Such a family cannot say that 5,000 naira which is given to them in one day is going to remove that kind of malaise. So we are reaching our people. The country is big relative to the fact that we have poor infrastructure, but the message is going across. And we have no doubt that if the media places the role it needs to play, I will play that role, we'll be able to handle the messaging very clearly to our people. So I don't see having a problem. With respect to Kano, you are asking about me and the governorship candidate. I have a problem. The government doesn't have a problem. Kano will very well. So it doesn't. It always announces his name. They know where he stands. He's had over 35 years of dedicated service to Kano. He knows where their needs are. He meets them where the needs are. He has demonstrated that he's there for the public. He's living in the same house from the one till now, despite all the offices. He's handled billions on behalf of Kano people. Both of them at home in Kano and in Abuja when he was national treasurer. So they know him very well. But for us, what we are doing, Kano has only 4 broad. One, Kano essentially wants to be left alone. Number one, do their business so that we don't mismanage foreign exchange. We allow the markets to open and we support them over there. We allow agriculture to take place so that the dams, whether it was Tiga, Tilawa, Adeja, all around, that we're able to support the farmers, and that ultimately the government that is in Kano domestically is a government that's accountable, but that's not capturing all their money and trying to export it to Lagos or Dubai or somewhere. And that employment is allowed to come inside Kano. So, and since our government is trying to use poverty alleviation, so at the federal level, what we need to do is to come to Kano and make investments in key areas where, one, get all the kids out of school, all, not some, and put them in sound education and invest in that. So criminality will reduce, crime will reduce. Secondly, we invest massively in agriculture by giving infrastructure. Many of the dams that were built from the time of far back, that if you look at it now, you ask yourself, why is it that Outback is still more relevant in life of the farmers now. That what the government has promised is that. Why is it that the water works done during the time that Balagogora was commissioner? We have not a proof of it now. And why is it that the federal government is missing this critical infrastructure? So we want to Kano and do that. Kano is the oldest continuous airport. Kano Airport. Kano Airport is the oldest continuous airport in operation in Nigeria. Why have we not made the airport? We make then the industries in Kano that collapsed. I was loyal to many of them, including ceramics South Africa. It was killed by the federal government through the Bank of Industry and so many other wrongful interventions. So we will restore the industrial base back in Kano. Kano is known for that. Center for commercial. Then we also create employment for people. So that once you have stable employment, people have middle class income and they can patronize Kano businesses. And we will also support the government to see that in Kano infrastructure is good. Roads. Just imagine if you are in Abuja or Lagos, you are trying to do business in Kano. It's a torture to come. So we need to deal with infrastructure, need to build roads, all of that. So those are the areas that we know that Kano people know that we understand their issue. And access to capital is also very important. So Kano people have always been self-sufficient for many years. But we need to be able to inject capital. The amount of money that Kano gives to the bank, if you do the analysis of movement of money, Kano businesses give more to the bank than they take. And when they have major infrastructure to do, they're not able to work on that.
Well, maybe it's a very good. That recently this pricing scenario coming through about 40 years to or less than 40 years to election. It might not work. Also, what is the take on that? Then secondly, President Buhari was in a part saying that we could not be like men into the issue of insecurity and all that. Is it a sign of failure of us? Then the issue of agriculture, how do you raise the government of Buhari in that? What are your perceptions?
Well, basically, INEC has no other job. The constitutional mandate of INEC, they have to move the election. We spend so much money on INEC. INEC is one of the most funded, well-funded organizations in Nigeria. If the way we are funding INEC, funded universities like that, we will produce graduates. I don't know if people have looked at INEC's budget. INEC is competing with some states. The amount of money that goes to INEC, from money they collect from international and all of that. So INEC will go to the election. But we need to give cooperation. There are some, the government has to be serious. That is, some of these ASEAN and other problems are going to INEC. They have to deal with the issue of security. But even some countries have won still with election. I was a United Nations Commissioner in Nigeria, and the elections were held. So I think we will go the election is not like that. Next to that is that the APC government result can be seen everywhere. So, like I said before, they are going, and when they are going, if you remember them, will make a population very sad. So the best thing is to let people know what we are doing. But I think in every ramification, they have called themselves F. And in many areas, they don't even deserve the F. They deserve absent. So they didn't show up with the examination. So, but what we need to do now to look at the fact that the potentials are there. And if it comes to security, the commander-in-chief has all the resources he needs to remove insecurity by way of move banditry, move terrorism, and to deal with criminality generally. We are focusing in this country on terrorism and Boko Haram and a lot of bandits, but there's a lot of criminality going on in the country. And a lot of the criminality is taking place in high places. The criminality in the banking sector, where billions are lost, and there's criminality in the top civil service, where one or two senior officers can take 109 billion to themselves one afternoon. You know, there's a lot of criminality in contract procurement, there's a lot of criminality in stock exchange, a lot of criminality in the stealing of crude oil, criminality in the taxation. And so, when we are talking of security in the country, it's not just about banditry and all of that. Also think of economic security, which the government has to have its foot on the ground to ensure that that's all we're doing. And Nigerians who can reap the fruit of their labor by the time we deal with criminals, both corporate and those criminals in the future.
My name is my question is, Warren Peterson plus SDP and NLC were many times, and at present is PDP and DPC. How are you sure that those these two parties were going by what is happening before? We have governance, we have councils, and so on.
It is true, they have governors, but their governors are running away from the people. They have senators, their senators are running away from the people. And the most important people in the democracy are not the people elected, and the people elected. So once we are with the people of Nigeria, every man is God, his conscience, and the ballot paper. That's all you need. So it's not about these people who are governors and were not governors before. Who made them governors? The people who are senators now were not senators before. Who made them senators? So we are focusing on the people. So we were the party in power before. And that is why we're one of the few parties in this country that can say, go back to the record of Alakubora as chairman of Nasarawa. We're never ashamed to say that. We can say, go to Plateau. You will not be ashamed of the starting. Go to Anambra, Senator Oba was a commissioner for SDP in Anambra State. Under an SDP governor, Dr. ACK. You can go anywhere in Nigeria, we are proud of that. Even many of them who are running for office in our party, they look back to their time when they were left. So we're not intimidated by the amount of wanted people they have on their list.
Do you have any question?
Yeah, and then the government should carry it. What's the question of answer for it? No, some of us learn our outside in England. No, you will come two down.
Adewole Adebayo ya rashin da takarar da kai sauran makarfai su da ce dalilin zuwa shi ne na kaddamar da takarar kuma maganar manufa da ake yi manufar mu sama da kasa wani da wata ce manufa da cutuwa Najeriya tana cikin hali na kankankai kamar yadda ni a cikin kan kasa na cikin halin kankankai kashi a cikin kashi da kashi 95 na al'ummar Najeriya ba sa iya tafiya da gidajensu. Kuma Najeriya Allah ya mata arziki. Najeriya Allah ya albarkace ta da dukkanin abin da ake buƙata. Sashi da su sha'ani na maganar yawa wanda za su ke cewa population is wealth. Yawan al'umma arziki. Najeriya tana da yawan al'umma. Allah ya mana baiwa da ilimi, Allah ya mana baiwa da fasaha, amma abin da muka rasa shi wata da girma da takarar mu na shugaban kasa ko shugaban kasa insha Allah ya tsaya ne akan yadda za a samar da ƙasa wacce take za ta yi alfahari da kanta, wanda al'ummar ƙasar wanda su ne mafi yawa da talakawa za su yi alfahari da ƙasar kamar da sauran ƙasashe suke alfahari da ƙasashe. Halin da ake ciki a Najeriya ba wai arziki ne babu ba, waɗanda za su tafi da arziki a kansu su suke kan shi. Jam'iyyar mu ta SDP kamar yadda ka ji wanda ya tambaya yana magana akan cewa kamar karamar jam'iyya ce wacce take da APC wacce take da ADP inda dukkanin jam'iyyar duk cikin jam'iyyar da take da SDP su ke da don haka in har 2015 babu APC 2014 babu APC 2015 APC ta kawo gwamnatin Najeriya haka 2023 da ake ganin kamar babu tsarin da ake kai da sama ƙasa da jihar Kano duk tafiyar da ya ciki wahalar da ake ciki matsalar da yau shi ne yaya za mu fitar da 'yan Najeriya daga cikin ƙangin hali na rayuwa da suke ciki. Rashin tsaro da ake samu ana samun sa ne saboda talauci ya yawaita a cikin al'umma. Muddin iyaye za su iya kula da 'ya'yansu su ciyar da su su ba su ilimi wato ma'ana su ba su abubuwan kayan more rayuwa a gidajensu za a samar da tarbiyya a tsakanin 'ya'ya da iyayensu. Amma muddin iyaye ba sa iya ciyar da 'ya'yansu ba sa iya ɗaukar ɗawainiyar 'ya'yansu da iyalansu za a samu shi tarbiyya a tsakani wanda shi ke haifar da rashin tsaro. duk gidan da babu abinci to ana iya samun rashin tsaro domin yunwa yakan sa a fita ta hankali wanda babu da ke ba za ta yi. Bayan nan gwamnati, abin da ake nufi da gwamnati shi ne duk abin da aka ce gwamnati to a magana kayan da al'umma. Makarantunmu na gwamnati da kudin gwamnati kudin al'umma aka gina, da kudin al'umma ake biyan malaman makaranta, da kudin al'umma ake sayan kayayyaki, duk abin da ake yi. Amma al'umman in suka shiga wannan makarantu ya kamata a ce 'ya'yanmu sun samu ilimi kyauta. Amma duk makarantu na gwamnati 'ya'yanmu biya suke, to kaga babu maganar gwamnati. Asibitocinmu wanda aka gina da kudin al'umma, wanda ake biyan likitoci da kudin al'umma, wanda aka sai kayayyakin da suke ciki da kudin al'umma. A yau al'ummarmu na Najeriya baki daya duk inda aka ce wannan asibiti ne na gwamnati shi ma da kudi suke biya. To a halin da ake ciki duk abin da ake yau na gwamnati daga Najeriya baki ɗaya zuwa jihar Kano babu wani abu na gwamnati da yake aiki wanda talaka na Najeriya yake amfana. Abin da ake amfana guda ɗaya shi ma wasu ƙalilan ne suke amfana, shi ne titi wanda ba za ka rika ce ka biya ba. Amma duk wanda yake sana'ar ko a daidai yake sau, ko yake sana'ar taxi, ko yake sana'ar kai kawo na transport ɗaukan jama'a da kaya, sai ya biya kudin kan titi. Da haka ka duba menene al'umman Najeriya suke mora a matsayin su na 'yan Najeriya waɗanda gwamnati da dukiyar Najeriya ta suke. Haka babu. Wannan jam'iyyar tamu ta SDP kamar yadda da girma ta kasance sai faɗa ya ba da misali da waɗanda suke takar karuwa ciki, duk wanda kuma shi na takara a ciki wannan jam'iyyar ka fi tarihinsa. Na shiga wani karɓar kuma na sanawa shekara da suka tsaya baya ya ba da umarni a je a fi tarihi. Na rike kwamishina da ruwa jihar Kano, na ce a je a binciki ma'aikatar. Na rike ma'aikatar kimiyya da fasaha, na ce a je a binciki ma'aikatar. Na rike ma'ajin jam'iyyar da fasaha da APC, a je a bari. Don haka a maganar da muke ciki shi ne kira da muke ga al'umma shi ne zaɓe ba da makami ake yi, zaɓe da kuri'a ake yi. Zaɓe kai sai Allah kake shiga wajen zaɓe ka zaɓi abin da kake da bukata. Wannan zaɓe na 2023 shi ne zaɓe na ƙarshe wanda 'yan Najeriya za su fita kansu daga cikin rikici. Abu biyu ne, ko su zaɓi alheri su tsira, ko su zaɓi akasin haka su ƙara dawama a cikin wahalar da ake ciki, wanda ba ma fata haka. Kuma Allah da muke bautawa yana kishin bayansa. Wannan hali da ake ciki mun san cikin yarda Allah zai fi da 'yan Najeriya da cikin hali da ƙasar. Ya kuma fatan Allah ya ci gaba da taimakon. Kuma gwamnati mai zuwa ta SDP gwamnati ce wacce za ta tafi da 'yan kasuwa, za ta tafi da manoma, za ta tafi da masana'ar hannu, za ta tafi da sarakunan na gargajiya, za ta tafi da malamai don samun ƙarin shawara gwamnati ce wacce za ta tsaya kan ta yaƙi yanayi na talauci da kuma gwamnati za ta zo don neman ƙarin arziki a cikin abin da ke za mu zai ne domin fidda talakawa daga cikin halin da suke ciki kuma sai talakawa mu na ƙasa sun zauna lafiya sannan duk arziki ka za ka zauna lafiya idan talakawa ba su zauna lafiya ba ba za a samar da lafiya da kowa ba kuma kamar yadda mai shugaban ƙasa bai faɗa titina kana son ka zo ka hulɗa a jihar Kano kuma kana daga Abuja kana jin tsoron bin titi idan ka zo ka hulɗar arziki a jihar Kano kuma da haka wannan shi da muke so a zo a yaƙa domin mu dawo da martaba da martaba da kima na Najeriya cikin shiga. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Sorry, not to ask questions.
Who wants to ask a question? Okay, so Prince, His Excellency, we thank you most sincerely and encourage for finding time to come to our president and I apologize for the minimal. As you can see, we are under the process of rehabilitating the president. I think that's a very old place that has existed as far as 40 years. Everybody met us here. And as you can see, everywhere has been surrounded by the buildings. We want to make up social use. So we thank you sincerely and wish you, on behalf of all working journalists in Kano, we wish you everything pleasant in your mega rally and to be able to hold tomorrow. Thank you and wish you joining us in your respective discussions. Thank you.
The members of the press, Excellency, immediately after the so we are expecting journalists to and a lot of reality and just anyway,